Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He rises! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
So Nilsson's getting a start here.
Well, it's hardly a surprise, Peter, when you consider just how much natural ability he has.
Great for us.
Yeah, and let's hope we get to see the best of this mercurial talent.
Well, just a delight to watch, isn't he, when he's making those runs?
Yeah, and in this day and age where inverted wingers are the norm, he's someone who can hark back to the old days.
Beckenbauer has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Albert Ferrer. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's had a shot! Fantastic from Romario! A finish right from the top draw. And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Freuler. And here's Gakpo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And this is Griezmann. Now it's Freuler. Cross to the back post. Albert Ferrer attempts a clearance. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Can he get on the end of this? Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's worked it through. That has been cut short. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Kaka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Griezmann.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Romario. And here's Griezmann. Nilsson will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And it's Thiago. Looking to play him in. Seedorf. Albert Ferrer. Zanetti. Now it's Kaka. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in here. That's a corner kick. Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Thiago with the short one. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. It's a goal kick.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Griezmann, out towards the flank. He's got away. Fired deep to a big header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's gone looking for safety. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Zanetti. Seedorf. Vieira. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Albert Ferrer. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's managed to gift it back.
There will be
He was
one
somewhat off
minute
target.
at a time.
Just eases him off the ball. Knocks it into space. And he welcomes it in. Tries to get it clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
To Nielsen. Now the delivery. And that should get the job done. The ball has bounced loose now. Mbappe. James cuts it out. Freuler. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gravenberg with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Gravenberg is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Albert Ferrer.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, important interception. Thiago. Zanetti herring after the ball here. Now this could be a chance. Romario. And here's Seedorf, and Seedorf! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Mbappe. Zanetti. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Vieira. And it's Kaká. Romario. Now Kaká. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aims beyond. He's having a shot! And one more try! Loose ball now, and in he goes again! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is about as cool as they come. Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Seedorf. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's bustling through here. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Threads one in. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Pelé. Rui Costa could try cutting inside here. And they've been given a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Delivery from Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that was nowhere near his best. Corner number 2 then. Surely! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Albert Ferrer. Vieira. And that is a little undercooked. That's Mbappe! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And he's worked it through. It's Thiago! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect.
And a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Just eases him off the ball. Drilled in low. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Rui Costa. That's good play. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, some tackle that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. And he's going to have his name taken. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good take in a good area. Kaká! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Galatasaray against Milan.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Marcus Rashford, is a player, Peter, who was always destined for greatness, and I feel he's well on his way to fulfilling that. He's deadly, whether playing through the middle or from the left-hand side, but I noticed he can now develop the play from deep also, and that's a new and exciting side to his game.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Kaká, chance for a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Albert Ferrer. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe! Played out to the right. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. He's tried one! Against the crossbar! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's forced to go back. Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. Oh, well played. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Quarter of an hour played. He's had it taken off him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now that's well seen too. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's a sharp little ball here. Thiago.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Very nicely done. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Threads one in. It's a promising position. He's found a way through. The ball has bounced loose now. Out towards the flank. Now it's Rashford. Good read, needed to be. Zanetti. Milan have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Kaká plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Romario. Thiago, and he welcomes it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's another throw. Vieira. Messi. Now it's Martinez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rashford picks it up out wide. Bit too much weight on the pass. Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rashford showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now there's a fine chance! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response, he's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Timber.
Knocks it out wide. Nice looking ball. Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. Can he finish? Goal! Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 17.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 25.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Real chance! And it's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Seedorf. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Raul, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Galatasaray have reclaimed it. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Milan finding their passes. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Milan have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe! Oh, that was vital. Rudiger. Played out wide. Played back in. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a searching pass. Oh, smashing header! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And it's Kaka. Tries to play it through. Timber cuts out the pass. Hazard. Raul. And it's Koke. Raul.
Galatasaray really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Goes for a shot! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
There's the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So it's away we go then.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Good read, needed to be. And the pass is intercepted. Kaká. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Cruyff. Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe towering forward here. Kaká was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Marmoush. And here's Kaká. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's from Mario. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And here's from Mario. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And it's Seedorf. Mbappe! Gullit dominates aerially so often.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Cruyff! That is a brilliant interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Oakland Roots clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yeah. And here's Mbappe. So... And a chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he welcomes it in. He is through here. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's from Mario. And here's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. And the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. Kaká. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thiago. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Over to the other side. It's Albert Ferrer. Thiago providing an outlet on that. Big chance! Bullet. Seedorf. Now it's Messi. And that could set him on his way. And Hullet! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Zanetti. Strong running down that left flank. Pass somewhat off target. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half.
Milan really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have got another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Cambio di giocatori.
And we're off again. Lahm. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, Red, nice interception. Lahm. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Romario. Thiago. Bullet. Marmouche. No way through there. Milan with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Vieira. And it's Thiago. Thiago proves just a little bit too strong. Kaká. Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. That looks a good ball through. Face to face with the keeper. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Marmouche! It's loose. Has another go! And the ball's come loose here. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21.
So, time for
Viene
changes
sostituito con il
on both sides,
numero
actually.
5. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Zico. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's picked his way through. And the shots! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Milan find a position of real strength now. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Oakland Roots clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Kaká. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba. Howson. Has a look and plays it forward. Thiago is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Zanetti. Now Saliba.
Thanks.